Why would you even say that? I started. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We were just getting things rolling and I'm waiting for Shannon to take care of a few things. Anyhow, we hope everybody's week has gone well, and we're going to talk about a few things, answer some screen printing questions, and just kind of a little bit of the same old, just kind of mess around with everybody, see how everybody's doing, and it'll be a good time as usual. So I'm going to go over and pull up the chat and wait for you guys to tune in. It'll be good times, good times. Once you guys get here, we will see what everybody's plans are for this coming Monday as well. How many of you guys are actually going to be working, or if you guys are taking off. I think we've kind of, I think we're taking the day off. Definitely going to take the day off. Much needed downtime, that's for sure. So we'll wait for you guys to tune in, and then we'll get this party started. And the topic we're going to talk about is payroll, paying employees, and kind of what we're going through with it. And if anybody has any experience out there that they would like to share, we definitely would like to hear y'all's feedback. So we'll definitely get some of y'all to chime in. I know a lot of our viewers are smaller shops that might have a couple employees or two, or might just be a one-person shop. So we shall see. We'll dive into it.
It's not recording it, is it? I mean, like.
Oh,
like,
we're live, but there's no video just yet, Shannon.
That's what I was asking.
We're waiting for all of our flat earthers to tune in.
Oh my god. Here's a disclaimer right now. If you're a flat earther, we don't need you.
Flat earthers are welcome.
Flat earthers are not welcome.
We're divided. I told Shannon my theory on it. I don't think that the earth is flat or round. It's more like it's an oval. That's what it is. Like the what is it that we have on the shelf up there, Shannon?
A bottle of whiskey?
Aside, no, that's on top of the shelf. No, but
like a breakout beast?
No, not the breakout beast.
Like a unicorn?
No. You know what? Is that better? Oh, dude. Yeah. Look. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit.
Hi, Devin.
I think the kids were playing with my setup over here.
Actually, that one is on. Well, not that part, but the mic itself is on me. I knocked it.
No, let's see. It's the Tube MP, which my microphone goes through.
I have no idea what that means.
It's basically a it's just a tube preamp, meaning that it kind of boosts the microphone signal, and it has a vacuum tube in it that makes the sound a little warmer. So the phase was inverted. So in other words, it wasn't sounding right. See, yeah, it just sounded real microphonic.
I don't know
there
why
we
you're
go.
saying C to me.
Yeah, I know you can't hear what's going on over here. I have to go back and check settings of this because we had the kids up here this past weekend while we're getting a little bit of work done, and
they loved it.
Yeah, they were playing with all kinds of settings over here, so it is what it is. But it's pretty quiet today. It's funny because I was sitting there talking and I'm like, I'm looking at the view, the watching count is like 0, and I'm like, okay. then one person tuned in. Everybody's slowly tuning in. It's funny. Maybe the reason is because we're normally not on time. The day that we're on time, we're like, okay, they're gonna be tuning in like 5 or 10 minutes.
I'm neurotic about being on time, and it absolutely drives me crackers when we're not.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
anyways, can I please say hello to these people?
Yes, you may go for it.
Hi, AC. Hey, Greg. Oh, and endless ink printing is saying hello, Shannon. Hi. And hey, Matt. I promise I haven't forgotten about you, but I'm only one person, but I promise I haven't forgotten about you. I just didn't make the cutoff time today. Also, I'm kind of sick, so
Matt's tuning in and be like, Shannon. Shannon.
Shannon, I need my quotes. Shannon. I know, but there was a lot to do today. I promise I will get it out tomorrow. And with that, why don't we move over?
Okay, we're gonna switch on over so that way you guys can see us, and then we'll get this party started. Isn't that right, Shannon?
Woo!
What is going on, everybody? We hope everybody's week has been going well. Shannon, how you feeling today? Shannon woke up not feeling too well, and
I didn't wake up not feeling
kinda,
well. I haven't felt well for the last couple days.
Yeah, that's true. And then you rubbed some lotion in your eye, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was asleep, and I just heard her crying. I
I
remember
was like
waking up.
Kid.
I remember waking up for a couple seconds, and I was like, "What's wrong?" I rubbed some lotion in my eye. It's okay. Go back to sleep. I was like, okay.
You know what a girl says that means come over and help.
No, I didn't go right back to sleep. I said, well, did you try to put some water in your eye?
Yeah.
I gave you a few. I mean, what can I really do?
Emotional
aside
support,
from,
darling.
Yeah, but I was like, just come to bed.
Which I did after it stopped burning.
Yeah, what, like 2 hours later?
Yeah, exactly. It was 2 hours later that it stopped burning. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I needed some sleep.
Yeah, me too. I think I got a good solid 3 hours.
I don't think I got that good of sleep in a long time. I think I actually got about a good 10, 11 hours.
Yeah, you had 12.
What time did I fall asleep?
Like 8:45.
8:45?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I
was bored by myself all night.
I needed it. Because normally I get about 4 or 5.
So do I.
Yeah, but...
And I'm more delicate than you.
You had the option to fall asleep. Nobody was keeping you up. Aside from lotion in your eye.
I don't know. I wanted a shower.
Yeah. Well...
There was that, and then the lotion in the eye, and then after that, I was like kind of screwed for 3 hours.
I was fine waiting until the morning. I was like, forget that.
You have short hair. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyhow, so...
Do you guys have a duo name? Like Matt Shan? Team Matt Shan!
No, we I don't know if you guys want to shout out some ideas. We've never really thought about it. Yeah, like there's the celebrities. Not that we're celebrities by any means, but like there's the will you stop doing that?
Sorry.
Anyhow, I can't even. Yeah, Brangelina. What's another one?
That's the only
what was it? Who was J-Lo dating or with? Or is like the
anyhow? I don't know.
Even so, like even when we do get married and we do, Shannon is talking about we can't do anything like with the monogram, which I never really thought about. Of course, because I'm a guy, I don't really think about these things. And she's like, "Well, we can't do anything monogram." And I'm like, "Why not?" S&M.
You can't. It's just that's just leaving it open to too many vulgar jokes on a day that's supposed to be just
Well,
beautiful.
I.
May I please have the vape back?
Yeah, yes, you may. Here. So let us know how y'all's week went. If
Any news?
anything new has gone on for you guys. I mean, for us. What's been new for us here recently, Shannon?
Payroll.
Not
Finally.
well, the whole payroll thing, which we're about to get into, but
We've been. I I think one of the biggest notices I've had is I said this before though, but it's still like continuing. Clothing lines. That's been a big one lately.
yeah,
And contract pricing issues.
yeah. There, I mean, there's been a lot of people that have been wanting contract pricing. Um, and the thing about that is, even though we do contract pricing, it's it's not like the bulk of our business. It's not what
And we have a certain
it's
policy
not
on it.
it's not what pays the bills per se. I mean, we do contract pricing based off of clients that swing a lot of work our way, and we know we've gotten requests from quite a bit of screen printers for us to do contract pricing, which is cool. The thing is, I mean, we can't strictly. I mean, we could strictly do contract pricing, but
Well,
that's not what we are. We're not a contract printing shop
we need to
per
be making
se.
profit, and right
Yeah.
now, like I feel like a lot of it has been taking on more jobs than is. I don't want to say that it's not profitable, but I feel like we've been taking on more so, but not. We're taking on more, but not enough that it actually pays itself out.
Well, here's the thing that I think is a little misleading about contract pricing and contract work is, let's say for instance a request comes in and we got to like pull all the information out, like that's putting in a lot of footwork. It's like, okay, what color shirts, how many,
Mm-hmm.
what does the artwork look like. Like for us, the contract pricing, and when we do contract work with what contract clients we do have, it's just immediately, we've got 40 shirts, here's the artwork, it's these colors, here's the art ready to go, print it.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like with one of our big ones that we haven't actually heard from it, but um,
Who's that, Beth?
we had to unpackage every individual safety vest. There were 450 of them. It took Panda and I 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so that's like even though we've done
Panda and me. Is that the right grammar? Sorry.
Panda and I.
No, I think it's Panda and me.
Okay. Well, we've done contract pricing quite a bit in the past. We haven't like really pushed it a whole lot, aside from the fact, like, say for instance, getting clients that are going to send work to us continuously and are familiar with the contract world, in the sense that they're sending us the shirts. We're not having to go out and order them. We're not there's minimal amount of kind of back and forth. It's just, here's my order, I'm sending you the shirts, here's the artwork, ready to go. And I mean, some of the times we do kind of have to separate it, but it should be ready. The whole thing should be set up towards where, like, one of the reasons when we're not doing contract pricing, and I'm sure Shannon will agree, is if we're doing all the ordering of the shirts, the kind of figuring out what color shirts, and getting the artwork together, like all the footwork that is involved if there's no middleman. I mean, there's a lot of time that goes into that, and then that's when it's just like, okay, well, this isn't contract pricing kind of stuff.
And I feel like it's sort of taken for granted a little bit, the prep work that because I mean, like, I understand that they understand what you're doing,
right?
But on my end, I'm handling the customer or clients. Excuse me, I keep doing that lately.
Customers,
clients. I keep handling the clients. I'm talking to them. I'm ordering the shirts. I'm working with them, getting the physically, not physically, but metaphorically, like pulling the information out of them because
right.
Sometimes they're so vague, and I don't think that a lot of people really understand that takes time, and I'm on the clock.
Yeah,
and I need to be paid. The shop don't needs her supplements.
That and
cheers.
It just, yeah, and it can. It's just one of those things where it's like I think contract pricing, like it's fine
if it's just wham bam. I'm gonna shut up.
No. I was just thinking you're fine interjecting. I was just saying, like, I guess when you're dealing with someone that's used to doing the contract pricing, like, or used to the contract work. Like, say for instance, if you order some business cards from somewhere, you have your art ready to go. You have an idea of quantity and all that, and you just kind of get in there and you place the order, and then your cards are printed and then they show up. And that's how it is with contract pricing. It's like, I have the shirts, I'm providing them. If not, here's the color shirts, here's how many, the style and all that, and it should just be like just quick. And a quick process.
And I want to just say one thing, because we've gotten a couple requests for contract pricing from our followers here on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
We're not actually targeting you guys. I promise. You guys have actually been the easiest to deal with. I promise. We're just talking about this in general and theoretically, hypothetically, and this is not about anybody that's contacted us through Facebook.
YouTube. No, not at all.
This is just general. Like, we have a couple clients that have called us up and they've never even heard of us on YouTube or anything like that, and they want contract pricing, and then they make it more difficult than I really know how to expect to handle it.
Yeah, and so it's funny because I'll say this. I'll say that it is, so we have a page up on our website, and this is where a lot of it's coming from, and people get a hold of us and they're like, hey, we want contract pricing, right? And we have to we judge whether or not we're going to give them the contract pricing pretty much from the initial email. Like, if they're wanting the contract pricing, but it's like, hey, I need some t-shirts printed and I want contract pricing. Okay. What, how many shirts? And it's like a back and forth kind of thing. Like, that's just not how it works.
Well, even with the clothing line people, I still just charge them straight up because because the orders are so sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really be guaranteed that you're not. I guess this is our topic for the day. You can't really be guaranteed that that they're gonna start paying up, like, and sending you a regular business. Because a lot of these people, they're young kids. They wanna. Well, they are. They're kids.
No, you're right. They are. I'm just kind of laughing about
they're kids to me.
I mean, it's true. A lot of them are young entrepreneurs, and they're starting out their clothing lines, and
You can't really be guaranteed that, you're going to see a profit, like a working relationship if their business, in case their business fails or something like that, or they just
right.
lose interest. And so I still like with a lot of our boutiques and our clothing lines, I still just straight up charge them as regular clients. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I am a mean greedy goblin when it comes to like the actual pricing. I'm way stricter than Matt, and Matt at times he has to override me and be like, "Knock it off, it's fine."
Yeah. So the thing with I'd say with
I can't read any comments, by the way,
the clothing lines, what happened? The comments.
unless no one's talked since Eddie Jr.
I think that's just a thing. I think it's just a slow day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. There's a whopping 12 people watching.
Okay, then I can read the
So,
comments.
yeah. No, they're fine.
You guys are all my favorites now because you're the ones showing up.
Yeah. So one of the things about like the clothing line market dealing with or just working with people that are starting clothing lines, a lot of the time I'd say that they do want the contract pricing, but they're doing the small orders. They're just getting started. They're kind of filling it out, trying to figure out whether things are working. There's been clothing lines that we've worked with where there's like, here's the artwork, and then it's an order of like 200 or 300 t-shirts. And we also had, and I can't really say that we're bummed out about not particularly well, I'm not gonna go much further than that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So we had some other people filling it out this last, or was it? Yeah, it was this past week, but it was after. It was like maybe it was last Monday, because I feel like it was on a Monday.
It was. No.
Maybe it wasn't. Anyways, the
It's
the
been a
day's
really
not
long weekend.
specific, or the day is not. It doesn't really matter what day it was, but I could just tell that they were going to be hard to work with, and you know,
I'm not gonna say
we
what. I'm not gonna say what nickname I had.
we and it's we like to build business relationships, and when the relationship doesn't quite mash up, then I would say our advice and from our experience out there is not every business relationship's going to work out. And I mean, you're going to work better and things are going to go easier with some people for you versus, uh, you might just not have the same personality, might not be really meshing as the client kind of.
The client actually was very straight up about he's going to several different places, and you guys have a review on YouTube, and it's they're really late with things. I was like, okay, the shop was moving. Matt was going through basically a divorce, and it was just not a good time, and that's the only bad review we have. If you look at our actual Facebook, you will see that the last review that we got was a great one and said that we finished before time. So it's just, but it was kind of amazing, like how upfront he was. He was like, yeah,
Which wasn't a bad thing.
no, I wasn't thinking that was a bad thing either. I was just like, gotta admire him for his honesty, but at the same time, I was like, okay, yeah, okay, let's talk about the bad review. That's fine. That's him being thorough, and probably something that I might mention too if I was talking to somebody, like, okay, so what is, I've heard some other things, but at the same time, it was just done in like a way that just didn't mesh with the vibe that we have in this office. I guess it would be the best way to say it.
Well, I think that it was more or less just I don't know that he or she came in just kind of
Still a he.
initially okay. He came in just kind of initially just kind of like with a kind of bad attitude about everything.
I wouldn't say it was so much
Not
a bad attitude.
not a bad
it
attitude,
was,
but like
it was aggressive.
aggressive, but which is fine, but skeptical. And I know, like a lot of times, you do kind of have to earn someone's trust, which is fine. But that window in which to earn that person's trust was very short, and
He came in at 10:05. I was still waking up.
there wasn't exactly a lot of research done on their end, which I think if you're starting a business relationship, I would at least do a little more research.
He
and
checked
kind of,
Yelp.
Yeah, that was about it. But, like we were saying, I can't really say that I'm that
He left.
bummed out about
He left the office.
not
and
landing
we
that
both
account.
Agreed. Yeah, we both agreed. We were like, this might be a really great account. It's not going to break my heart if we don't get it.
Yeah.
And we haven't heard anything, so darn.
Oh.
Oh well,
Hey,
you
you
probably
went-
meshed better with them, or it'd be like the other client that they threw back at us.
What? No?
I don't want to say it on air.
Oh, we'll talk about it later then.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Like
what you're talking
they actually threw him back at us.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
We'll leave it at that. We'll keep it vague.
yes. Okay, so hi Jose. It's not me. It's me, not you. Eddie's listening very intently. Hi Jurassic. And
Hey, what's up, Jurassic?
Jason. Send me your address, damn it. I have a present.
Yeah, I found that this morning straightening up your desk, and I was like, "You hadn't sent this to
I haven't have an address.
the Jason yet?" He said he emailed, or I know he had either emailed us his address months ago or purchased
Months ago.
something.
And you are the king of just like going delete. And I'm
Well,
like, I need that.
I fixed that. I upgraded the size of at least mine. The one. So if someone's like,
Oh, good.
yours is fine though. Yours is fine.
Yeah, you're still deleting all my shit.
No, I'm not. I haven't.
I couldn't find Michelle. Not Michelle. Michelle's our graphic designer. Melissa,
Melissa who?
the one I've been talking to today, trying to find.
Yeah, but
prints.
we haven't done anything for her in like a year. By the way, if you were just to start a new email and then type her name in there,
I tried.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll work on your computer.
Well, it's M dot and then it
Screen
starts
princess. Go on.
her last name M dot.
Yeah.
Did it not come up?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyhow,
I didn't check that way.
I'm pretty sure it's there.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Hi, Screen Princess Sauce.
Did you say sauce?
Yeah, Sauce 1.
Oh yeah. Sauce 1. I for some reason I was thinking when you said sauce, I was thinking Orange Star.
No, I
Speaking
just
of-
call him Orange Star. But Eddie thinks that we're hilarious and we have great chemistry.
Well, thanks, Eddie. We appreciate that.
In the game of gnomes, Shannon wins. Screens down. Oh my god, that's my favorite thing ever. No.
There you go. You need.
And then she says gnome what I mean. Oh my god.
That needs to go on a T-shirt for you, Shannon.
Oh, definitely. Oh my god. Send me your address. I will find a way to make you have a shirt of that. That is freaking hilarious.
Jason saying that we said we have it.
No. You said we have it, then I said that we don't have it because it's in the ones that you went delete, 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 delete.
Well, I'll say these days I haven't been behind the computer a whole lot these days. I could probably find it without a problem.
Game of Gnomes.
Game of Gnomes. God.
That just made my evening.
Is the Game of Thrones thing still going on, or did they finish it?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting till the end to like legally download it, and but
don't you go legally downloading it and ruining your computer again?
No, not downloading it, but I'm going to find a website.
You're gonna stream it.
Yes, illegally stream it. Excuse me.
Last time you
try and catch me if you can, coppers.
Last time you legally streamed it, we got $1,000 stolen from our bank account.
That's why I only do it on my iPad now.
Oh my Lord.
Anyways, no, but apparently people are really pissed about it. But we're not here to talk about Game of Thrones or Game of Gnomes.
What about how
Game of Gnomes?
About how it's going on?
I'm wearing a T-shirt with a Game of Gnomes thing.
Hey, that could be the next T-shirt thingy.
That all I want.
Shannon, what are we gonna do about this monthly T-shirt subscription?
I don't know. No one's subscribing.
We have one person that subscribed. I think we're gonna get
we
that.
Haven't even done their shirt because we're just like it's. We keep forgetting because it's.
I tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the shirt.
Jason.
I'm pretty sure it's Eddie Jr.
Jason, no,
Eddie
we were gonna
Jr.
talk to Jason.
What's that?
We were gonna talk to Jason about sublimation. Not sublimation. Plus is all transfers.
Transfers?
Uh-huh.
We talked about that last time, didn't we?
Not actually, trying to get Jason to get a hold of us and give us
Is it for a client?
For the magazine thing, honey.
What magazine thing?
Nothing. I just keep saying magazine because it says subscription in it. That was my bad. For the subscription.
Oh, well, we talked about that, remember?
I remember talking to you about it out in the shop.
No, what I said is we could screen print them ourselves.
Yeah, or it might be easier.
Right, but
so
with one subscriber, it's kind of
right. I get that. If we get more things, though, I was thinking we could talk to Jason.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can definitely do that.
Jason, keep an eye out. That's like the weirdest wink I've ever given. I think I just scrunched my entire face.
You're so goofy. Anyhow, hey, do you want to dive into the payroll thingy?
I cannot because I have zero idea what's going on with that.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about payroll?
I'm a little uncomfortable because I'm officially going back on the grid. I've been off the grid for 3 years, guys. It's been
okay.
Amazing.
So we'll talk about it here briefly.
I didn't have a cell phone for 2 years.
And then we would like to get some of y'all's feedback as well, as far as payroll and what you guys use as well. If you even have a payroll, how you guys go about paying yourselves out. So as of this past week, got signed up with a new payroll system, right? We're kind of really getting on track or kind of implementing some different things in our shop as far as paying ourselves out. How we've done it in the past with our other part-time employee, Panda, is we've just kind of paid him out as a contractor and wrote off the expense that way. But with our new graphic designer, she's winning a W-2, which is reasonable. Which is fine. Yeah, it's absolutely reasonable. Normal. So we had to sign up with a payroll service because Shannon and I have been filing our taxes together for the past couple of years, towards where without getting into too much detail, we're able to write ourselves a check to our personal account and then do our personal expenses from there.
I'm paid in vodka and Starlight.
Yeah, she's paid in a roof overhead, food, and all the necessities in life.
Vodka and Starlight.
Anyhow, so without getting off track too much, that's how we've been paying ourselves, right? So I signed us up for. I looked at a couple different things. I looked at ADP, and then the other thing was QuickBooks. It has a payroll that we had looked into, and I kind of compared the two, and I think ADP was a little less per month, and then they have a free 3 month trial. But the thing is, I don't really care for the interface of it. I kind of liked the simplicity of QuickBooks, but at the same time, we got to kind of really keep an eye on all of our expenses as a shop, because we're just starting to inquire more and more expenses between another employee. We started using Printavo. We signed up with ASI, and we've tried some other new things like the web.com thing.
Well, that was
right?
that was at a time when we actually had a bit of an excess that we could like afford to risk that. It turned out to be a bad gamble. Yes. The ASI thing, I am thinking
I don't even feel like
we're not,
well,
we're not, and especially with the amount of time that I'm spending looking for things, with all the nah, it's too expensive.
well, we haven't even really had
I've
we
had
need to push it. Like we need I feel like I want to give it another month and then really take advantage of their marketing portion of it, because we really haven't pushed any emails or anything like that out to any of our current clients to be like, hey, here's some of the things we offer. Like we haven't even done that yet. And I think we need to take advantage of that. And then if
well,
nobody bites, then I'd say yeah, because I mean most of what we do is screen printing,
I can
and then the other half is embroidery. Those are our two biggest things, and then the promotional products has always been a small little portion. But I would still say like the promotional product side, most of it's been stuff that we can get through for
yeah.
free.
Well, yes, but most of our promotional inquiries are for quantities that aren't reasonable for the type of inquiries we have. And so I
Yeah.
spend hours and hours and hours trying to find something only for them to go, no.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well,
But we'll try for another month. How about that?
I'd say I'm trying to think of when our subscription renews. This week, I'm going to look into it perhaps tonight. And then I think what we should do is one day, like when you have a moment, instead of doing something else,
You were about to say play video games.
instead of playing video games or geeking out over your Venus flytrap, take
Oh, I got a Venus flytrap!
take the time to look into that a little bit or research it this evening.
I have
or
been.
something.
No, I have, and it's just we're not getting bites on it, and I think mostly because we cater. Well, everything's word of mouth, right?
Right.
Like, everything's word of mouth,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
the word of mouth is, "Hey, these guys print shirts." And then I try to mention, like, when I talk to the clients, I'm like, hey, just so you know, we also do anything else you want. We do pens, we do lanyards, we do mugs, Yeti cups, motorized coolers, just so you're aware of it in the future. And they're like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Crickets.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should just nix it, because I mean that's not what we're set up as. I mean,
Hey,
we're
screen printing.
we've kind of like just mentioned the promotional products thing, and even our one of our bigger clients that starts with a T.
I know.
They haven't even ordered
And
anything from it.
I
And they probably, and it's a non-profit organization. They probably just don't care about it.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of the people that reach out to us are people that don't need 1,000 blinking necklaces.
Watch the moment we
Oh, I know, right?
we unsubscribe from it. We're gonna get some stupid, ridiculous thing where it's like we want this, and that.
Well, then we'll just hit up our ASI client.
Okay, you mean our one of our contract clients that already has that?
Yeah, we'll hit her up and we'll just contract it out to her.
All right, let's just do it that way then.
Yeah.
And what was the thing about Front Point, the alarm? Were you saying something about them earlier today?
Yeah, we got a call today.
What'd they say?
It's anywhere from like something, something, something. Like if we call,
Uh-huh.
like if we activate the security mode and where the police are called and stuff, it's like something, something, something to like $500 just for the like as a fine or fee. I don't know. The compressor started blowing, so it was either fine or fee. But I just remember going on the phone, going, "Wow, that's a lot!" And she starts laughing, and then I was like, "It's really not that funny because that's a lot of money."
I know that. Yeah, the permit needs to be renewed, but I mean, how many times have we? And I know it's like a safeguard having the alarm, but anyways, we'll talk about
I
that.
think it's fine just having the freaking dog and a sign on the door that says it's secured.
No, I think we need to
Yes,
keep
yes,
it.
we'll redo it. Don't break into our place, please.
Anyways, we'll talk about that. I just think that we should consider other options.
We have a Doberman.
Anyways,
That's our other option.
So-
We have a Doberman.
we completely sidetracked from the whole payroll thing, and I don't think we wrapped that up. So yeah, so we ended up signing up with ADP, and now we're doing our payroll through that because our employee Michelle does want a W-2, and so ADP actually does all the filing, like sending her portion of her federal income tax, local, state, and all that stuff. And this is kind of new for us. So because being a small business owner, I mean, we haven't used such a system. We've been doing it manually, really. So if any of you guys out there have any experience with some of these, like ADP and QuickBooks and all that, let us know y'all's thoughts. We signed up with it, and we're gonna kind of see how it goes. We're on a 3-month free trial type deal, and I think we're gonna end up paying ourselves out through that as well. Not only myself, but Shannon as well. And so that's why she's saying she's back on the grid, because all 4 of us, Panda, Michelle, Shannon, and myself, will all be paid through that. And then instead of doing it the way we've been doing it, writing out checks or doing bank transfers and all that crap. So
Or liquor runs.
So yeah. So that's I think it's a step in a direction it's a good direction. It's just different. I think anytime there's change, it's a little like we've got the graphic designer. That's a new change, and then
That's a very new change.
it's a big change. And
Shopnom's like trying to get used to the territory adjustment.
And then now the whole payroll thing. So it'll be interesting, and we'll report. There's been a lot of new things since November that have gone on. We got the automatic.
And the puppy.
Well, we got the puppy as well. We did ASI. We tried the web.com thing. for a while. We did our first live screen printing deal.
I came on the show.
Did I mention Michelle already? You came on the show.
Yeah, we hired on Michelle. I got a Venus flytrap.
But kudos for that.
I'm really excited about this.
I'm sure there's some other things that perhaps I'm forgetting.
We started
getting
professionally
more into,
taking on contract printing.
Yeah, getting more into contract printing. The ASI thing as well. So we're kind of like testing a lot of new things this year, and ultimately the goal at the end of this year is we have a certain sales figure in mind. Hopefully we hit that. I kind of don't feel like we are, so we're gonna hustle and really try and hit that goal.
By Thursday I stop remembering what happened Monday. I'm hustling.
Yeah. Hey, how many of you guys are taking off this coming Monday?
Are we?
I believe so.
Can we?
I'd like to.
Please.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Let's go to the beach.
I got that class to go to Saturday, and I kind of feel like that kind of ruins most of the day having to go to that class.
Well, then you'll have a full weekend still left over. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, we can go to the beach Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Monday could be our...
And Monday I sleep
what
till
would
4
normally
o'clock.
be... No, you ain't sleeping until 4 o'clock.
Please.
No. You're
going to
ruin
these circles?
Okay, I do. And just keep in mind, you're saying that you only got 4 hours of sleep. Why would you want to stay up till 4 Sunday night? Or not 4. Why would you want to sleep till 4 p.m., wake up, and then not be able to go to sleep?
Because I have
Monday
sleep
night.
medication.
You never take it.
I'll take it then.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I'll
Nope.
take a half.
I'll tell you this. Just be ready to wake up in time to be here at 10 o'clock. That's all I'm going to say.
On Monday that we're taking off?
No, I'm talking about Tuesday.
Okay.
And then you can't say that I didn't get enough sleep.
That's not how I act.
Shit, I thought there was 2 of you in here. Anyways, all I'm saying is do not ruin your schedule. Don't get me wrong, I would love to stay up till 3, 4 o'clock every day, sleep in, but just don't make it worse for yourself by staying up that late, knowing that we got to work the next day. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I am completely self-destructive. There's no guarantee that I can promise that.
Okay, well, whatever.
Okay. Anyways,
so
hi. I have like a lot of people to say hi to.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, Scoob. Everyone's talking about Russell Brand.
Russell Brand? Why? What happened with Russell Brand?
I don't know.
Is he alive?
I don't know. Sauce said he wasted a whole 2018 with ASI, and they're trying to get him back.
They're trying to get what back?
Russell Brand. Jason's laughing at me because I geeked out over a Venus flytrap. It's not something silly to like. You don't need to laugh about it. I mean, it's a Venus flytrap. I named it Aristotle.
No, you said you were going to name each one of the heads.
Yo, the plant is Aristotle. Each head
entirely.
No, the plant is Aristotle. Each head gets a different name.
Why don't you tell everybody what the name of the plant was before? And I said, that's just kind of meh.
It was Joe.
Yeah.
It was Joe, and he said that's boring. So I named it Aristotle.
Well,
You're the reason it changed. Okay.
Yeah, but
Russell Brand, Jason's dog might lick you to death.
What's going on with Russell Brand? Like what?
I really don't know.
What is the deal with Russell Brand today?
Jason's baby's gonna be a daughter.
Oh, congratulations! Y'all got a name? Got a name picked out yet, or still kind of going through the decision process?
Psionics. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing. Why don't you use 4 imprint and just upsell to the customers?
4 imprint? 4 imprints, all right. that we've used them before. They're just all right.
We're not big fans of them. We prefer 4 over, unless that's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Then why do they both have 4s, like actual letter 4s?
4-color process.
Oh. Oh my god, Matt, just.
Mind totally blown.
Yeah, kind of, actually. Like, kind of when I realized what your logo was.
The registration marks with the CMYK.
I had no. I'd been with you for like 2 years, and I had just never known that. And I was like, what?
That's my understanding. Like 4 over, it's 4-color process. Well, four colors over, four over 4. I guess I don't know. I'm pretty certain it has to do with 4-color process, because that's pretty much what they use, aside from simple spot color like pad printing and all that crap, or silk screening. So what else you got there, Shannon? What are you reading that you're smiling about over there?
Everyone's Team Shannon.
Everybody's what?
Everyone's Team Shannon.
Oh, Team Shannon.
Yeah, that's all.
Shannon's now in charge of making the screen printing videos and uploading them.
I don't know how. And don't play with that. That's your daughter's, and you'll lose it. Or Paula will eat that, and that's hers.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Anyways, so.
Oh, you know what we hadn't. I meant to discuss this with Michelle today. Was the ISS show?
We'll talk about it with her tomorrow.
Yeah,
is it still free?
I don't know. I need to go and
hey guys, is it still
take
free?
A look.
Why don't we just ask them? They probably know.
Well, we'll just go and take a look if they don't, or maybe they'll just look it up for us.
Why I said, hey guys, is it free?
Hey, how many of you guys out there want to be? We need someone to be the go-to person that can look stuff up on a moment's notice. Do you know how they have the shows where they've got people behind the scenes and they're just like, so-and-so's going to pull up a picture real quick and then shoot it over to us? Nah, never mind.
Seriously don't need another paycheck coming out.
No, it's not a... No, yeah, definitely not.
I'm not getting paid for this. I'm hungry.
And we can hardly afford the people we got.
And my Venus flytrap needs food.
We're not exactly rolling in the dough over here.
Well, I'm about to be.
Yeah, we'll see how you manage that money. If like shit, the shop went out of business because I've been sending money to Shannon rather than managing it.
You're an ass. I just want you to know that.
We all have to get jobs now.
That actually, it's not fair. I know I look irresponsible. I do. But you know what? I have lived on my own. I have paid my my taxes. I have paid, all my credit card bills. I have done everything I need to do to be a responsible adult. And then I got married. And I was told I'm too dumb to do it.
You're too young.
No, too dumb. I
too dumb
paid
to
before
do
I
what?
got married. I paid my credit cards. I paid my taxes. I paid my light bills. I paid my water bills. I paid everything. And then I got married, and I was told I was too irresponsible and dumb to handle it. But trust me, I can. I can manage my money just fine. But if you want to do it, I'm not gonna fight you on it because bleh. Oh, that's actually really good. That actually almost landed my cup.
I'm a guy. I'm good at this stuff.
He once I once threw a peanut at him, and he tail flicked it back into my forehead.
No. You're not describing it correctly, Shannon. You're cheating the awesomeness that is what happened. So she takes a peanut. and she's sitting on the bed, and she's sitting there eating peanuts.
It was in the kitchen.
No, it was on. I remember this. Okay, you were sitting on the bed, goofball. You were sitting on the bed.
I remember it having in the kitchen.
It was not the kitchen. No, you're thinking of the kitchen because I do the towel snaps in the kitchen, and you're like, stop it, you're ruining the towels.
They're all frayed at the ends.
Yeah, because I could get a sonic boom going with those towel snaps. Anyhow, so she's sitting on the bed, and she takes a peanut, and she starts throwing some of them at me. And I had a towel in my hand. I don't know if I had like just got out the shower or something like that, but I had a towel.
It was a kitchen towel.
No, it wasn't. It was a regular full-size towel.
I still remember everything happening in the kitchen.
It was a full-size towel. Anyhow, so she throws this peanut at me. She threw a few, and I'm like, if you throw another one, I'm gonna whip it back at you. And she's like, yeah, I'd like to see that.
Is that your impression of me? You're a dick.
So she throws this peanut at me, and I take the towel, and I go, whoosh, and it flies up and hits her smack dab in between the eyes. It goes, whoosh. We both saw it just rainbow right in between her eyes. And
I was actually so impressed. Like,
she was thoroughly, and then she did it again. And she's like, I bet you can't do that again. And I did it again. It didn't hit her like directly in between the eyes, but it hit her.
That's why I don't remember that part, because it was like so much less impressive.
Yeah. So, yeah. So there you have it. How the hell do we even get to talking about that?
Have we talked about screen printing at all?
We have. We've talked about.
We talked about the business end.
Yeah, we've talked about
Somebody
ASI.
give us a question, please.
We've talked about contract printing, and then we talked about payroll.
Yeah, business side.
You know what? I don't know what to tell you, Shannon. I just really don't. We talked about our subjects, but have kind of interweave with your Venus flytrap and.
Oh my god, my Venus flytrap! We have to get water for it tonight. I hope it doesn't die. I've killed 2 cactuses, and apparently that's very hard.
What?
I've killed a cactus twice.
Oh.
And apparently these are very delicate. They require distilled water and to be fed.
I'm just
krill.
I'm just gonna tell you this, Shannon, that I am not gonna have any hand in taking care of your plant because I'm awful at keeping plants alive.
So am I.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the plant is your responsibility. Mine's keeping the dog alive.
You forgot to feed him yesterday.
No, I fed him this morning, and I fed him. I didn't forget to feed him yesterday.
There was one day you forgot to feed him, and I'm like, "Has the dog eaten?"
No. He eats every day. He wants people food way more than. Well, I mean, I couldn't blame him. Who'd want to eat that crap? But ever since we did that raw diet with him, he's never been the same dog when it came to his dog food.
But
like before, he used to just like impatiently wait. Like I'd make him sit before I'd put his bowl down and allow him to eat, and then it was like, okay, eat your food, and he was excited about it. Now it's just like I pour food, and he's just kind of like. Like he just doesn't care about it whatsoever.
All right, well, Liberty or Juan and Jason are on my side. He's with me. Sleep till 3:59 p.m. Thank you. And Jason says that's exactly how he acts when he doesn't get enough sleep. And Eddie Jr. says hashtag vampire laugh, hashtag zombie day.
Vampire laugh?
Life. Did I say laugh?
Yeah.
Probably because I was thinking I wanted to laugh.
You know, I'm going to say that somebody has to get us up. So here's my thing. I stay up till 3, 4 o'clock, go to sleep, and then I'm the one responsible for getting both of us up.
I just want to say you do an amazing job, my darling.
When we were at the house,
the old house?
I would say that when the business was at the house, there were days when we just slept until like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Oh.
And then I look at the phone, and then there's probably like a dozen phone calls, and there was a lot of missed opportunities because of it. Because we got into this routine of staying up till 3, 4 o'clock, and then we'd sleep in, and because we got the shop and have made it a point to be up here at 10 o'clock, and even still, even with it being 10 o'clock, there's been plenty of people that have come like at 9, 8. And the reason I know this is because we wouldn't open the doors until 10, and when we'd get up here and we would start getting into the motion of things, and we'll be out in the shop, and I hear someone knock at the door. I'm like, oh shit, someone's at the door. And we go, and then they just get in their vehicle and they take off. And we just have some missed opportunities, and I'm not going to go chase people down like an idiot. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, well, I wonder who that was. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with the way things are, but I do know that you have your early birds, and then there's us. Like, one of the reasons Shannon and I get along so well and really mesh to begin with is because we were both night owls. The only difference between Shannon and myself is I'm a night owl, and I enjoy the mornings as well, because I don't get to sleep in.
You're a morning owl.
I don't get to sleep in anymore. Ever since we got this damn dog, I haven't slept in a damn single day. If I want to get 8 hours of sleep, I better go to sleep at like 9 o'clock.
Like last night.
That I haven't
and
gone
your
to
nap
sleep.
The day before while I was taking care of the kids was very beneficial.
I haven't gone to sleep that early in a long time. Normally, I'm up until about 2, 3 o'clock. Every night.
4 tiny giants all on my own.
You know what? Yeah, but they're up at 7:30 while you sleep until 12.
I play possum, and no, I was up. The moment I knew you were gone on Saturday, I was up with them.
Well, you kind of have to be. What if something would have happened? Like the swimming pool incident.
That's why I was up. Okay, there are no swimming incidents.
You know, we talked about that, and I don't want to go into what this class is about, but we talked about that, like all the things that are like.
I really feel like this is just us interacting and people watching.
Like plugs and all that. Be sure you've got the safety things in your plugs, and make sure there's no sharp. It's just kind of like
out there is a nightmare for them.
It's just kind of like common sense stuff. Although the swimming pool thing, when we had that party with the inflatable thing, like that was just
terrifying.
That was a fluke of, we didn't really think that the kids were gonna like go running outside and start, let's go swimming in the inflatable pool from the party.
We were in bed, and I woke up and I just opened my eyes. I went, they're in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt just flew out. Anyways, this is like so off topic. I feel like this isn't even about anything except like, just us. I'm gonna start.
So it's 8:04. If there's not any more screen printing questions, Shannon, I think we should.
I don't think we talked about screen printing. Like, any questions?
We've talked about.
No, I mean
screen
like
printing.
Any questions?
Yeah, I mean it's a chill Monday.
They're actually just.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out, chatting.
Yeah, everyone's hanging out. Okay, so we've got the Shananger.
That sounds like a Metallica. Is that after the Metallica album?
You're gonna have to go through. Like, I would know. I'm not a big fan.
You're not a big fan of what? Say it.
I don't like Metallica.
There's so much music that I have not listened to since I've been dating the shop gnome.
You gave me hell for that earlier.
She put my musical.
I didn't mean
cojones
to. I just say don't play the damn country
in
rock song.
in a jar underneath the screen, the washout booth. That's where she put them.
Right next to your balls.
No, balls are still there, buddy.
The only one that I said I don't want to listen to is the country rock song.
What, you don't like Old Town Road?
I
What's
hate
wrong
that
with
song
that?
so-
Oh my god, they just came out with a new video.
I
Man,
hate
that song's
so
banging.
much. I hate that song so
I love that song. It's
Anyways,
so good.
do you want to know what's going on over here, like with everybody else, or you just want to keep talking about yourself?
I'm watching. I see the chats going on over here. Liberty Designs just hit, he just hit 6 ones. I have no idea what's going on over there, but Shenander? Is that?
That's what I was just trying to say.
Shannon Manager?
Shannon Ganger, I don't know.
Shanninger. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know.
Anyways, so
So Liberty's saying I'm like Matt. I go to sleep at 1 or 2 a.m. Get up 7 a.m. like nothing happened. Yeah. So I can do the 5 hour, like 5 hours of sleep for me is good. If I get less than that,
I have circles under my eyes.
I can't
Like
even
right?
like
Yeah.
I in 8 hours worth of sleep. I can't do it. Yesterday I did though, but I had to go to sleep pretty early. That was my binge like battery recharge.
I didn't get a battery recharge. And then you tried
I'm
to wake me
sorry.
up this weekend and this morning. I'm like, no.
You should stop putting lotion in your eye. It puts its lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Put the lotion in the basket.
No, I got the reference. That was just weird.
Well, what are you doing rubbing lotion in your eyeball?
I wasn't.
You moisturizing?
Yes, I was moisturizing. I was trying to prevent wrinkles around my eyes.
Why? Why? You don't even have wrinkles around your eyes.
Because I put lotion on it.
That's not why.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep.
Nope.
All right.
And
I'm
then?
done. Okay, so
And then?
somebody
ahead,
please
Shadow.
have a question before we head out. I'd
All
love
right.
to talk about
Well,
screen printing. All right. So the expo show floor pass only is still free apparently.
Yeah, and that's all we want.
And
Sweet.
Jason's like, you know what to feed that Venus flytrap to make it grow.
You don't
Shannon
have
the
to feed it?
Shaniger. Oh, no, you do. You gave him like the beta fish.
He said you have to feed it?
No, you know what to feed.
Well, Watto's asking when the wedding proposal on YouTube
Yeah,
is
there's
going to
been a
happen.
couple of references to that. Who freaking knows?
Is that how you want
I'm
it,
not
Shannon? You want it to go down on YouTube?
I would like to recreate it.
No, you just can't. You do not recreate the engagement like it has to be.
Then make a video of it.
I don't want to make a video.
You're a YouTuber.
It's going live. So I'm just gonna make it.
So how am I not supposed to be surprised?
I don't know. Could it? Okay, if I made a YouTube video of it, could it just be like some sort of kind of like a prank thing where we're like about to get mugged or something?
No.
Or does it have to be a horse pulling up to a kind of a candlelight dinner in some fairy tale land, and then Apollo walks up with the engagement ring like tied around his back, and then you try and go get it, and then he just takes off? Well, that'd be hilarious.
Okay, so hypothetically, though, you're saying there'll be a horse.
Yeah, his name's Apollo.
Not another horse.
Can it be like one of those wooden horses, like on 4 wheels?
Yes. I think you just broke my heart a little. There doesn't have to be a horse, but if you suggest a horse.
You know, Shannon, we got a contract, okay? When I got into this relationship, you told me, like, you don't need no expensive ring. You don't need no big fancy wedding. You don't, no, just give me a moment here.
You didn't suggest a horse.
give me a moment here. Just give me a minute and let me know if this is true or not. You didn't want the big fancy ring.
I still don't.
You didn't want the big fancy wedding.
I still don't.
You didn't want the big fancy proposal. I
never said that.
You're like, I just want to get married and spend the rest of my life with somebody that I'm happy with.
And then you suggested a horse.
I was like, perfect. And then the further we got into the relationship, the ring part, you're like, yeah, sure. No, I want some sort of vine, yada, yada, yada.
I'm talking about my wedding ring.
Okay, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm not open to or negotiating or renegotiating, but when we got into this relationship, there was none of the big the big fancy like an engagement thing. Like he would have just been happy if it was, something pretty simple. Now it's like there's got to be ponies. There's got to be frogs like chirping a certain song or something.
I don't want frogs.
There's got to be. It's got to be like, to me, it's like starting to sound like something more like a fairy tale. Can't we?
I don't want frogs, and you're the one that brought up the damn horse.
No, I never once said anything about a horse.
There is a record on it right here.
You know what? How about a hot air balloon? Can we do a hot air balloon instead? No, never mind. Don't answer that. And then it was like something really small with just my immediate family members for a wedding.
I still want that.
And then you start talking about it with your mom. And it's like, no, we gotta invite everybody. We gotta invite all of our family members. We gotta.
I don't remember this conversation.
Alanis Morissette's gonna be there.
You only said that because you were proposing the idea of kidnapping her Canadian rapper husband, and we were shooting with paintballs until Alanis Morissette came in.
Do you see what's going on here? Like I'm thinking 25-cent ring pop at the corner store and eloping. Or just going to the courthouse, and then we're happy. Like, we got all this extra money in our pocket.
I'm Catholic!
And we can take a badass vacate or a honeymoon, and then everything's going to be grand. But no, we got to have the photographer.
I never say anything about photography.
We got to have a clown doing balloons, and we got to have a bear there juggling. We got to have...
Can we have that?
We got to have a photo booth.
I don't want that.
You got to propose to me on a horse, like in complete like armor and shit, and roll up and be like...
I don't understand where... I think you're projecting.
And then... I
think he's projecting.
When we have a child, you said I had to roll up on a horse, a white horse, and an armor, and the horse like... What do you call it when a horse goes... Like, what do they call that? So I got to roll up and withdraw my sword and then, like, get off the horse and be like, I've traveled 500 miles to give you my seed.
It's 5,000, by the way. And
500's long enough on a damn horse.
I still need a voice.
Dude, 5 miles on a horse. I'm
really
done.
Drunk for this conversation.
Yeah, no, I mean... Do you want me to answer that question?
Not really. I think I'll probably get pissed.
Anyhow. So, I feel like things are getting more complicated.
They're not! You're the one that suggested the damn horse.
Can I just like screen print 2 t-shirts and like have them on the press that says, will you marry me? Oh, did I ruin it? Never mind.
Yeah. That would have been so sweet. That.
Well, there goes that idea. All right, it's been fun, everybody. We're getting out of here.
Wait.
We do need to get going.
I haven't done my joke.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so what's your joke? Hey Shannon, come over here. And you come out in the automatic press like crush.
That's a little sweet. Okay.
Good. There, you're not crying anymore.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
Jesus.
so they've been talking for a while. But it's 8:15, so I'm gonna skim. Sorry guys, I have to skim.
What are you skimming? Oh, through the chat?
Yeah, sorry guys, gotta skim.
Skim milk. There's your joke. Ba-da-ba.
That's a terrible joke. Find better jokes, Matt.
Scooby-Doo, you are absolutely right. I am just messing with her. She is absolutely entitled to that. I'm just giving her a hard time, and we're just messing around.
We just play.
Yeah, that's our playful banter. So, welcome to the Shannon and Matt show.
Yeah, sorry guys, we didn't really talk about much tonight. Hey,
what are you talking about? We did talk about stuff.
Hey, look, we both missed.
Will you stop throwing pins at me?
No.
Come on, Shannon, get with the program.
All right, I'm looking. I think.
Mm-hmm.
My brain literally just shut off. +1 for the pride. Eddie said, +1 for the live proposal at ISS.
The live proposal at ISS, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, I better get to work on this ring thing then.
I don't need a ring.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about sleepy stuff. I take Tetrazone. It's a generic.
I'm thinking about taking CBD
and
giving it a whirl.
No, you're just thinking that because we keep getting emails from it.
No, that is not why. It's because of the reason I went to the doctor the other day, and they said it's good for that.
Man Shanager. There we go. Hey, little Jimmy says I have the most expensive desk. Yes, I do. I actually do. I went in. I was going in for a $200 one. I pointed at it. I said, "I want this one."
Jason is like, "Wow, she actually does love him."
And then you just see like a pen flowing by the screen. Ooh,
you got something because the camera. All eyes are on you, Shannon. Come on with it.
That's not funny. It's not really. It's really not fucking funny out of the goddamn live. I hate it when you do it at the grocery store. I hate it more when you do it here.
Okay, come on. I'm just messing with you. Come on with the joke already.
All right. Okay, sorry guys. We're not gonna get to everything. I apologize. Hey Matt.
Yo, I'm listening this time.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees, Shannon?
Because they're really good at it.
I don't get it.
You have to be able to get that.
Because they're really good at it?
Yeah, good at hiding in trees. Yeah, they're good at hiding in trees.
Okay. I mean, I get it. Oh no, the dog's gonna eat the ball. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about. No, I get it. I get it. But I was waiting for like some sort of. Why do you? Why?
Helen.
Because I didn't get it. I mean, I get it, but I was just kind of waiting for some other. I was waiting.
I thought that was funny.
It is funny. It's funny. We're laughing about it. Okay, Shannon, let's get out of here. So let's say bye to everybody. No?
Oh, I was waiting for you because normally I say bye afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here, everybody.
I think it's a funny joke. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're very good at it.
Okay. You know, the more I think about it, yeah, it's a good one.
Thank you.
It's a good one. Okay. All right. We're going to get out of here, everybody. We'll see y'all next Monday at 7 p.m. Well, actually, no, it won't be next Monday. I think we're having the day off.
Are we really
so
taking it off?
we might make up for it on well, what day should we make up for it, Shannon?
The next Monday.
Okay, so we're taking next Monday off.
It's off.
Off
We're
of work,
off.
and we're the live. So thanks again for hanging out, everybody. We had a good time, and
thanks for joining.
We'll
the
see you
Shannon and Matt
guys
show.
in a couple of weeks. Then we'll see y'all later.